Hey y'all, it's your girl Lyrics. I told y'all I was about to do my actual Dark Night of the Soul. After I explained what the buildup was, I'm starting to get sick. I'm starting to feel attacked. And if you spiritual, you would know that when you getting attacked, you would know how that feel. And it's like I'm getting lightheaded and stuff. But I'm still going to tell this story. So I'm still gonna tell this story no matter what the enemy is trying to do. So basically, I told what leaded up to my Dark Night of the Soul actually happening, and it was getting long, and I couldn't really think because the enemy was really strong. I got a strong presence that is around me right now, just trying to stop this message. So I can't really think, and I'm sorry if it's all over the place. But let me get into it. So what happened is one night I broke down, I was crying, and I ended up feeling like I was going to sleep, but I feel like I passed out because I don't feel like I was asleep. I started having visions, and I was telling this a little part of this in my live. If you want to watch my live video on Facebook, I'm not going to send you to Facebook. I'm going to actually put some clips of my live on my YouTube channel. It's going to be after these videos. But I was And if you ever seen the Hunger Games, that's what I was talking about in my life. You would know that it was this big old dark field. It was this big old dark field. I mean, it was a big old field. Why I say dark? Well, mine was dark. It was this big old field, and it was like I was in the middle of it. If you see the Hunger Games, there's a woods around, and they had the weapons in the middle. That's exactly what it looked like. So whoever made the Hunger Games, they probably went to the Dark Night of the Soul and they seen something just like that. So basically, I'm in this field and I'm sitting. I mean, why was I'm saying sitting? Maybe because I'm sitting. And I'm standing. It's dark, and I'm just standing, and I don't really know what direction to go in. And I'm just like, I've been in my life, I always was depending on people to help me, and not like financial, just help me and help with guidance. Let me say that. So when I was there, I the first thing I did was look around and see if I see anybody. I mean, I'm looking like, because I need to know where the hell I'm at and how I got here. So I'm looking, and nobody's coming. I can hear stuff. I can hear people. I can hear them, but they not in this field. They somewhere around in the wooded areas. So I just stand there because I'm just so terrified. I don't really know where to go. So as I'm just standing there, I realize I can stand here all day and I'm not going to get nowhere. Oh, y'all. Spirits, peace, and protection. Oh, oh my goodness, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, let me get back to the story. Okay, okay. So I'm walking and I'm starting to walk. And I don't know really what direction I'm going in, but I'm walking. And I'm nervous because I hear footsteps, I'm hearing shit, I'm hearing laughter, I'm hearing crying, I'm hearing so much. So then as I'm walking, I feel like it's getting darker. And I'm instantly trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. What's my next move? How do I keep myself protected You know, what do I do? I'm in this dark place. I have no phone. I have no resources. I have no one to call. This is in my head. So as I'm going, I'm getting attacked, left and right, left and right. Things are attacking me and coming for me. And it got so bad where I just broke down. I broke down. I was by a tree and I broke down and I just said, God, what do you want from me? What do you want? I don't know what you want. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm trying to make sure I do this. I'm trying to make sure I provide this. I'm trying to do this. I don't want to get emotional. I want to get emotional, but I was crying out to God, like, why? And God said to me, because I chose you, because I know you could do it. I know you can do it. But you're not willing to allow me to guide you because you too busy trying to take it all on there by yourself. You too busy trying to find your own direction. You too busy depending on things around you to get you through, but you not busy enough to come to me and ask for these guidance. I'm the only one that can get you out of this darkness. I'm the only one that know your direction. I'm the only one that know if you're going on the right path. You can't get that from nobody else but me. So you want those answers. You want to get out of here. It's time for you to surrender. It's time for you to let me be your guide. It's time for you to know that I am the light, the truth, and the way. And I will show you that. But if you don't trust in me enough to let me guide you, then there's nothing I can do. You will be stuck in that dark place because at the end of the day, I chose you for this mission. And I will wait for you to be ready to surrender. So I'm like, God, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. You know, and I thought I was. So I can't continue to walk, but guess what I did? I still tried to figure it out. I didn't call on God. And I'm talking about my first part of my spiritual awakening. Didn't go for guidance. I was trying to do this and trying to do that. And this is what was happening. So I got by this river and it was crashing, crashing, waves going everywhere. And I had to go through because there was nowhere else. I either had to go back or I had to go through. So I was in this river and it just taking me. And I'm just trying to go against it. And it's taking me and it's pulling me in all different types of directions. And I'm just like, I gotta go this way. I gotta go this way. And the river is saying, go that way, go that way. But I was in this river for so long. I was in this river for so long because I thought that I knew which way to go. I thought I knew what was best for me. But at the end of the day, it took a long time. I stayed a long time in this river. And I know that some of you guys might be in the river right now. Y'all might be going against the grain, and when I say go against the grain, I ain't talking about in a good way. I'm talking about going against the motion. Y'all too busy trucking and you going the wrong direction. You going against the current, and I don't know how the currents. I don't know nothing about the tides and how you know. But I ain't no surfer or no boat enthusiastic or whatever they is. I don't know nothing about currents. But one thing I do know is you're not supposed to go into it or whatever you're not supposed to do. But whatever you do to get to not fall over or whatever, and not to crash and burn. We when we in that river, we going against the tides. We're not going through it. We going against it, and it's causing resistance. Resistance. If right now, if you are experiencing a lot of resistance in your life, it's probably because you're going against what you're supposed to be doing. You're going against the guidance. You're taking it into your own hands, and you're not letting it go, and you're not letting God direct your steps or your higher power, whatever you believe in. So after I finally got out this river, I finally got out, and I could and I realized that I could actually breathe. I was like, I'm breathing. I ain't gone. I'm breathing. I still have another chance to keep going. So I came back and started going back on this journey. And at one point, I realized that it was things that I attracted along the way that was really taking me off course. Taking me off course, you know, little friends and little bunny rabbits, and I'm following their direction. They was really taking me off course because I had to find something to guide me that I could physically see. And that's how I was thinking in my head. This bunny is here. This bunny know this is their element. They know where they going. So I would keep following this bunny, and it was taking me into a whole bunch of dead ends. I was losing stuff. I was losing my resources. I was losing things that God had gave me. I was losing my tools. Everything that I had found the map and lost that because I was following this bunny. Soon as I said, you know what, this bunny is taking me in circles. It's time for me to break away from this bunny. I love that bunny. That bunny is beautiful. That bunny is amazing. But that bunny is lost itself. So as soon as I stopped following that bunny, I started to go back to spirit. Oh my goodness, y'all. This is taking a lot on me. I started going back to spirit. And spirit was the light and the truth and the way. And as soon as I surrendered to spirit and I said, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what direction I'm going into. Long as I follow you, I know that I cannot do no wrong. I cannot go no wrong. So as soon as I started to follow God fully, this is the moral of the story. I ended up going through a whole nother dark night of the soul, a whole nother rebirth. But this time was different. This time I realized where I went wrong with the last time. Because you're going to have multiple dark night of the souls. You're going to have multiple spiritual awakenings. I feel like you would have less if you stay on course. I feel like a lot of us have so many because we backtrack. We go back because we go back to what's comfortable. We have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So I'm trying my hardest this time to not ever have to go back through another dark night of the soul by being true to me, by listening to my spiritual guides, by following my right path, because I don't ever want to go back to the woods, to the darkness. I don't ever want to go back. But when I say the darkness, you still have to go into your shadow. You have to go into darkness as well. But I'm talking about dark night of the soul. I don't ever want to go back through that. But you have to keep going through the darkness to enlighten it, to illuminate it. So that being said, your journey is not for nothing. Everything that you go through was for a bigger purpose. I was talking about on my journey about, I know this is getting too damn long, man, but I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I was talking about in my journey. I was talking about, I don't even know no more, y'all. I'm gonna wrap this up because it's too much going on, and the enemy is at play right now, and I can't even fathom my thought process because it's a lot. But basically, what I'm trying to tell you guys to trust the journey. The journey is something that you have to enjoy. I was getting a reading, and they was telling me that you so focus on the destination that you won't just be enjoying with the journey. That's the key thing behind this. The journey is important just as much as the destination. We have to enjoy where we is now, where we is today. And as you enjoy today, you start to enjoy tomorrow. And more things come in and more things come in. And then before you know it, you at your destination. You at your destination. You exactly where you was always supposed to be. But don't waste a lot of time just focusing on the destination. I'ma be happy when I get there. I'ma be successful when I get there. You are successful. That's what God told me. If I reach one person, that's success. Cause that was my mission. If I reach one person, I'm successful. I don't need 1 million subscribers to say that I'm successful. I don't need 1,000. Shit, I ain't even got 100. But at the end of the day, I'm still reaching someone. And that's what the mission is, to reach someone. But you guys, this has gotten too long. And I don't want to keep going on about it. And I wish you guys nothing but the best. And I hope that I was able to really share my journey with you guys. Sorry for all the distractions. I got to make me some protection mist. But I think I'm going to buy some from a spiritual lady that I watch on YouTube. Check her out. Her name is Jalissa. I think I'm going to buy some spiritual mist off of her Etsy shop, because I don't really want to be making spiritual mist. I do like making candles, but not spiritual mist. But I'm gonna give me some, because when I am tapping into spirit, I'm having a lot of distractions. I'm having a lot of my kids coming in. I'm having a lot of spiritual attacks. I had a spiritual attack during this message, and it's the energy. I'm going through the energy that I was in. So it's a lot of attacks. A lot of them attacks that I was getting in that vision, I was feeling them right when I was talking. So, you guys, my message is, I don't know what part of your journey you on. That ain't for me to know. But I do know that you cannot, once you awaken, you can never be asleep again. You might go off track. You might go into back to back habits and hang on to your ego. You might do all of that. You might hang on to your ego and not want to let your ego go. But I'm here to tell you guys, your ego is your ego. You can never get rid of your ego. I'll make that really clear. You can tame your ego though. You can be the lion tamer and say, sit your ass down and be so. Because the more you resist letting go of your ego, the more resistant you're going to create. You are that person, that identity. That's what I talked about in my label video. All them identities, the 1,000,000 identities, and even me, I'm trying to break away from it. And I say trying because that attached to these identities sometimes. I find myself saying, oh, I'm a mother, you know, and that's not who I am. So at the end of the day, I got kids. You know, I got a business. You know, I don't let these labels, because these labels can always be taken from you. And then what happens? And then what you gonna be? I hope you're gonna be soul and not ego, because then that means you got to build a whole nother character. Because the ego ain't nothing but characters that we create. We create these characters in our head of the person that we desire to be, and it's not who we truly is. So at the end of the day, the more you surrender, the less resistance. And that's just what it is. The more you surrender to your higher power, the less resistance you will feel in your daily life. Me, I still have my downs, but I'm farther than I was yesterday, than I was 2 days ago, than I was a year ago. And I'm proud. I'm damn proud of where I'm at today. I'm damn proud of my success that I am today, that I have today. I'm proud. Be proud of yourself for where you at. Meet yourself halfway. Love yourself. Show yourself that love. Be grateful for how far you came and what you achieved so far. I know you got a big plan. I know you got a big goal. You going to get to that destination. But be in success right now. That you even taking the initiative to actually make your life better. That's successful. That you is really out here digging deep. You really out here. You are so successful. You don't need the fruits to know that you already going to experience the fruits. You can be excited knowing that your fruits are coming. Your fruits are already here. It's just you need to be able to be in a frequency to receive them. Your fruits is here. You already got them. But you got to be in that vibration to receive them. If you're not opening the door, it's like if you ordering pizza or if you ordering Amazon delivery and they at your door and they knocking and you know you placed that order, but then you don't open the door. You're not going to get your order then. So you have to dig. You have to dig and deep dive into you. You can't find it in no book, in no person, in no place, in no thing. Besides guidance of your higher person too. Your higher person. And that's your higher self, and that's your higher power. Your higher self be wanting to reach out to you. They be like, hello. They give you signs. They can't just come up and say, what's up? They give you signs like, synchronicities. You ever been through something and be like, man, you ever got something, received something when you needed it and you didn't know how it came? That was your guides. That was your higher self making that happen. Some of this stuff is divinely made. You don't know where that money came from. One time I had a whole fucking check. I didn't know where this check came from. I wasn't, I was grateful, but I was like, thank you, but that's how it works. But you have to be open to receive all that you deserve. You need to know that you deserve so much more. You deserve it. You deserve everything that belongs to you. And so it's time to get into that frequency so that you can receive. And it's time to remove energies around you that might be blocking your blessings. It's time to clean house. That's what Spirit telling me. It's time to clean it up. It's time to remove. It's time to renew. It's time to move. It's movement. It's movement season. Everything that you desire, go for it. Every dream you have, do it. Stop making excuses. I can't do this because I ain't got that. I ain't got that. Stop doing that. You have everything that you need in here. You have it. Know it. Like I always say in these videos, you know, share your light and positivity in the world. Love yourself, love others. Be true to you. That's more important. Be true to your soul, not your ego. Let that go. Let that be on the side. Be true to you. Create, because you are a co-creator. Anything that you dream up and come in your visions, you get that vision because it's for you to bring it into the 3D. You ain't got that vision. And stop sharing your visions with people that can't see your vision. Because like Steve Harvey said, he said, if you want to spoil a big dream, go tell it to a small-minded person. If you want to destroy a big dream, go tell it to somebody that thinks smallly. Because that's what would happen. They would discourage you. You got that dream. If God gave you that vision, it was yours to have. It wasn't theirs. Don't go and tell Latrina, Latricia, Susan, Bianca, Michael, Kenneth, Brian, Timothy. Don't go telling them. Not even your mama, not even your grandmama, not even your daddy, not even your uncle. If they don't have a big vision, if they not a visionary. Some of us is visionaries. I'm a visionary. Everything that come in my vision, I'm going to bring it to life. Some of us is meant to get these visions so we can create it in our world. But we tell it to people that can't see it. So stop doing that. Create and go on. Come on, create the life you desire. Like and subscribe if you want to see more real videos. That's from the heart. Like and subscribe because it's free. It's free. They don't pay you. I ain't got no subscriptions. It's free. Literally, like, subscribe, share it with somebody that ain't got no vision. You know? And that being said, you guys, peace.